Let's take a look at a word problem. Two balls are thrown from a certain height, ball A and ball B. Ball A, when dropped, will bounce 2/3 of the height from which it was dropped. If it has hit the ground thrice and is at a height of 12 meters from the ground, find the initial height at which it was thrown. Ball B is thrown at an initial height twice as that of ball A and is at a height 6 meters from the ground at its third time striking the ground. Find the fraction of the initial height it covers each time ball B bounces. Okay, so this question is a compound question. It has two different parts. First, we'll be looking at this part and then we'll proceed on to this part. So let's look at ball A. Ball A, when dropped, bounces to 2/3 of the height from which it was dropped. So it bounces to 2/3 of its initial height, or we'll have it as dropping height. It hits the ground thrice and it is at a height of 12 meters from the ground after hitting the ground thrice. Okay, so what we'll be doing here is we can draw a diagram so that it helps us to visualize it better. This is the first time it hits the ground and then it bounces up by 2/3 and then it hits the ground again. It bounces up by 2/3 of this and it hits the ground again. So it hits the ground thrice and it is at a height of 12 meters from the ground. So this height is 12 meters. I'll take away this arrow because it might confuse you. I'll put it like this. Okay, so let the initial height at which it was dropped be x. We can have it as x. So this is equal to x. It was dropped at a height of x. Now if it was dropped at a height of x, its bouncing back will be at a height of 2/3 of x, right? Because it will bounce up by 2/3 of the height from which it was dropped. So if it was dropped at a height of x, it will be 2/3 of x. Again it falls and this would be 2/3 of its previous height, or rather the height at which it was dropped, and this height is 2/3 of x. So it would be 2/3 into 2/3 of x. So this height is equal to 12 meters. 2/3 into 2/3 into x is equal to 12 meters. Now we'll have to solve for x so that we can find out the initial height. This is 4/9. X is equal to 12. On taking it to this side, we have x is equal to 12 by 4. Just give me a minute. We have 12 by 4 into 9, and this is equal to 3, so we have 27 meters. So what is the initial height? The initial height is 27 meters. Now that we have found out for ball A, let's look at ball B. Ball B, I'll be writing all of the details of ball B over here so that I can erase all of this off and we can draw the diagram. Ball B is thrown at an initial height twice as that of ball A. Initial height of ball A is 27 meters. For ball B, the difference is they are already giving us the initial height. So initial height is 27 into 2, and that is 54 meters. And it strikes the ground 3 times and is at a height of 6 meters from the ground. Strikes the ground 3 times and it's at a height of 6 meters from the ground. Now let's erase this off and let's draw the diagram for this. Okay, here we have this also to erase. Okay, so let's draw the diagram. The diagram for ball B would be the initial height at which it was dropped. It goes up by a certain height. It comes down again. This is the second time of striking the ground. It goes up by a certain height and it comes down again. So these are 3 times of striking the ground. Now what have they not given us in the problem? And what are they asking us to find out? They want you to find out the fraction of the initial height that it covers each time ball B bounces. The fraction of the initial height. They want you to find the fraction which it covers. In the previous problem we had 2 by 3. Ball A when dropped will bounce to 2 by 3rd of the height from which it was dropped. So this is the fraction for ball A. They want you to find the fraction for ball B. So the fraction could be anything. It could be 1 by 9 or 1 by 3 or whatever fraction. So that's what we have to find out. So how do we find that out? Okay, so the initial height is 54 meters, the height at which it's dropped. It bounces up by a certain bounce factor. We'll be having this as bounce ratio or bounce factor. This is what we have to find out. Let's have the bounce ratio as y. Okay, so the bounce ratio is y. When it comes up, this height will be equal to initial height into the bounce ratio, right? And the bounce ratio is represented as y. So we'll have initial height into y. It goes down again, so both of this will be equal to 54y. And this height to which it comes up will be bounce ratio into the previous height, and that previous height is 54y. So both of these heights will be equal to 54 into y square. The question states that this height is equal to 6 meters. So 54 into y square is equal to 6 meters. Now we'll have to solve this and we can find the fraction. I'll be bringing 6 over to this side. We'll have 1 by y square. If I bring 6, I'll have 1 left out at this place and I'm bringing y down here. So I'll have 1 by y square. Now 54 by 6 is equal to 9. Bringing y square up here and 9 over here, I'll have y square is equal to 1 by 9. Then y will be equal to 1 by 3. So the bounce ratio, or in other words, the fraction of the initial height it covers each time ball B bounces will be 1 by 3rd of the previous height. If you want more questions of this type, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.